Hello everybody and welcome back to another 2 versus 2 domination game in Total War Warhammer 3. In this one I am playing Slaanesh, led by Sigvald the Magnificent, while my ally is playing Khorne with a Chaos Lord of Khorne. For my starting army I have brought 4 Chaos Warriors of Slaanesh with Hail Scourges and 1 Chosen of Slaanesh also equipped with Hail Scourges. Basically a bunch of very tanky heavy infantry to start off, and I will summon in my faster elements in reinforcement. I also brought this Chaos Sorcerer of Slaanesh with the Law of Shadows. His spells are Melkov's Mystifying Miasma and Pit of Shades to punish blobs. My ally has 2 Chaos Warriors of Khorne, 2 Bloodletters of Khorne, and the Knights of the Brazen Throne to support his Chaos Lord of Khorne on his Skull Crusher. These guys are probably one of the most elite heavy cavalry in the whole game. We will see how they will do. Our enemies are the Greenskins and the HElves. The Greenskins have brought Grimgor Ironhide together with this giant river troll hag. They are surely a nice couple, very cute. For the rest of the Greenskins army, he has brought 2 Black Orcs, 4 Goblin Wolf Rider Archers, and a Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archer over here in the forest. The High Elf player has brought Elariel the Radiant with Star of Avalon and Earthblood, together with this Star Dragon in the air. For his infantry, he has brought 3 archers, these Scions of Mathlan, with their interesting ability that gives nearby allies 10% damage resistance if the winds of power are 15 or greater. He also brought 3 rangers as his front line. Alright, let's get into this. This is a very special map compared to others, as it has this forested area on point 2 here in the middle, while these outskirt points also have a lot of forests that you can advance through. A very melee friendly map, I'd say, so pretty good for us. But then again, the Greenskins, I guess, are also a very strong melee race. And the High Elves can also have good infantry. I'm basically directly advancing towards point 2 in the middle. Seeing that my enemies are very heavily sending their army to our right, point 3 and point 2, I decide to send these 3 heavy infantry over here to point 1 so they can easily hold it. Breath attack here on my Chosen. Kills 2 models and does a bit of damage. Could have been worse if they were not in the forest. And the angle would have been more carefully chosen. Another, oh! A purple Son of Zeros being dropped here. Not doing too much damage against us. A bit of tickles these Chaos Warriors a bit, but that's fine. Grimgor goes straight in against the Chosen. I send in Sigvald to counter him. But maybe that's not the best fight. Sigvald is more of a support character than a straight up duelist. Or I'd say more of a tanky lord. You're next, really gimping his stats, 40-20 against Grimor's 90-55, yeah. Sigvald is getting smashed. I thought the Chosen would be enough to give him the tankiness that he needs against Grimgor, but He got also surrounded a bit by these Black Orcs, and yeah, it was not a good time. Send him some spawn in reinforcement. They should do alright against Black Orcs. But yeah, sadly Sigwald is already gone. 0 kills. Probably no value at all. Yeah. 200 value, getting chased off by Alariel now. Pretty big blunder from me, but I will try to make it up. Drop a Pit of Shades here. On the Black Orcs, very good target for that kind of spell. And yeah, these Black Orcs are pretty much gone. Chosen, still holding the line. Theoretically, Black Orcs should do well against Chosen because of their armor piercing, but their melee stats are just not good enough. Especially when they're debuffed by the soporific mask of the Spawn of Slaanesh. 31, 28, 6 melee stats against 70 melee defense. Yeah, they just won't get through. Still, the Star Dragon is a terror, and so is Grimgore. But yeah, we are holding the point. We have taken point 2, and my Chaos Warriors over here on point 1 are holding strong. Getting skirmished by these Goblin Wolf Rider archers, but they will do no damage against the armor and shields of the Chaos Warriors. The enemy is just having a hard time getting onto point 2, as we are pushing them back heavily. The Swordmasters though are a big danger. They are a counter against all our heavy armor. I think I send them some spawn shortly. Yeah, there they go. I think Swordmasters don't have... yeah, 90 armor is high enough, but it's still pretty low for such an elite unit. The Spawn of Slaanesh should do very well against them. Also sending him some Furies against their archers. A lot of their hits are not really connecting, but still. If they hit spawn of my spawn, it's not a good trade. Spawn have no armor. They don't like getting shot. The enemy sends in Swordmasters in reinforcement to these archers. But I think I see that they are kind of blobbed up here in a second and drop a Pit of Shades there. With my Chaos Sorcerer. Yeah, there he goes, running over, sees the opportunity. Pit of Shades. I like this spell very much. It's not as good as it has been in the history of Total War Warhammer, but still. Kills off these archers and takes like a third of the HP of these Swordmasters. Still, the enemy is just having a hard time pushing through all the heavy armor together with the unbreakable Chaos Spawn, who are also debuffing the enemy with their soporific mask. I really like this combination of heavy armor and unbreakable units. I'm pretty low on damage value right now, but that's fine, as I'm basically the anvil. Although I guess there's not really a hammer, as we are just this wall that they have to advance through. The big gun over here was summoned in a while ago, doing good damage. The units I have are not really designed to fight against something like this. But then again, it's so damn expensive, and yeah, it's not doing too much at the moment. They need to take a point, and this monster cannot take points well. We are running away with the victory tickets. Almost double theirs now. They are still defending point 3. Marauder Horsemen of Khorne are pretty good in melee actually. Their melees, their bear melee stats are not that good, but together with their bonus versus infantry of 5, they can do good damage against infantry. Another Pit of Shades dropped by my sorcerer. He has really been my saving grace in this game, the sorcerer, in terms of damage value. All my other units are just tanky. Probably already good value. If I can get him. Yeah. 2700 value. Yeah. That's what I like to see. And yeah. Our enemies are very good on damage values. We are probably like pretty even. They are maybe a bit up together. But yeah, they're just still struggling to take this point. I think the Chaos Lord of Khorne was killed off here. His Skull Crusher being the only thing that survives. Pretty cowardly, I'd say. Khorne will punish this thing when it's back in the demon realm. But oh well. What can you do against such reckless high elvery? Sky Dragon fighting Chaos Warriors. I mean, he should do well against the Chaos Warriors, but he will not take the point anytime soon. And if it keeps progressing like this, the enemy will have to take all 3 points from us. More spawn sent in by me, together with my allies' infantry. Still holding. Chaos Warriors, I think those were still one of a unit of my starting army, so they are doing very well tanking. I think the Chosen are also still alive. Yeah, barely holding on. Not the best value, but yeah, just the fact that they're still alive is really worth it. Not allowing our enemies to take this point. Maybe they should have tried to send some faster elements around here or here to get in, as this choke point is not good for them. Keepers of the Flame are a strong unit and they will do well against Spawn of Slaanesh and probably also the Chosen, but I have been dropping Melkov's Mystifying Miasmas on them constantly to bring them down. And I think Bloodletters also should do very nice against such heavy armor. Summon in Sigwald a second time. Maybe he will be able to redeem himself and get a single kill at least. Poor guy. He's trying. And yeah. This fight's still going on. Our enemies really need a point from us now. And they realize it, so they send up some rangers together with Goblin Wolf Rider archers against this Chaos Warrior. Although rangers will not do very well against Chaos Warriors. The armor is just too high. And I think I also send these Seekers of Slaanesh the other way soon also, to make sure that the enemy doesn't take this point. As even though these Chaos Warriors are winning, they don't have the capture weight for now. Yeah. Grimgore, still in the middle. He has done a lot. 3000 value. Good stuff. He's been a beast. Alariel and the Sundragon go in against Sigvald, but Alariel is not the best combatant, and the Star Dragon is, but he gets bad RNG and not the best attacks against Sigvald. Alariel drops a Heart of Avalon to heal herself and flies back into the air. Oh, looks like my ally also summoned in his lord a second time. I guess we both blundered them a bit at different points of the battle. The enemy really is starting to push through now, though. To point 2, they're taking it from us. I see it, and I send a bunch of stuff over here to point 1. As we need a point. Or else the enemy will run away with it. They have high damage value. Probably with healing being taken into account from Alariel, they are way ahead in damage value. There you go. Sending in Chaos Warriors. These Seekers also go in together with Furies, killing off these Goblin Wolf Rider archers. They are not really doing damage, but they are being a nuisance and providing capture weight for our enemies on this point 1. They actually managed to wrestle it from us, but I think we should be able to take it back soon, once these Chaos Warriors arrive. I have pretty much given up on this point at this stage of the battle. Just Sigvald here and some damage spawn. Thought about fighting Grimgor here together with the Chaos Lord, but holding this point is much more important, as we will win if we just hold it. Getting no points right now, no victory tickets, was sweating a bit there. But yeah, there we go. Take it back, and we will still win on 1 point. So I run Sigvald over there to defend it. The Khorne player is still fighting here at point 2, and the enemy is really focusing on him. But they shouldn't. All these units at this stage of the battle should just path over here. And they could crush me if they all went here. But they are realizing it a bit too late that the points are not in their favor. This Chaos Lord of Khorne really is doing a brave last stand here. Sword of Khorne there also. Good stuff. And yeah, the Khorne player just keeps distracting them. He will die here, but it doesn't matter. I'm holding this point. And it's probably too late for them now, for the enemies. Very close game, I must say. My damage value was way below all the others, because I was just tanking. But then, again, we played for the victory tickets in this one. They're desperately trying to get here, but it's too late. And there we go. I hope you enjoyed this battle, and have a good day!